Yo, yo, yo.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for tuning in to the Father Figure Podcast. I go by the name of Inkface. This is my man's Joker. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all know what it is. It's Joker, Brim, Blood Rich Business Music Group, AVM. You know what I'm saying? We holding it down. Bully. Shout out to the champions. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Father Figure Podcast. We about to do it up. Yes,
Shout out to Cam Tyler, DJ UFO, John Connor,
Journey, Ace,
Cam Howe.
Right, the whole team for real.
There's too many of y'all, but shout out to all y'all, man. All y'all doing y'all thing.
Shit,
So,
had a great show last night for shit, so the boys turned it up.
I heard y'all was in that thing about 1, 2 in the morning.
Man, we was in there till it closed down for sure. We was in there till they kicked us out, and then either afterwards we was still shooting a music video outside.
Oh yeah.
Work don't stop. His work don't stop.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, what you do?
You know.
For the people who don't, I know what's up, but
I do a little bit of everything, really, but focusing on our music management right now. I'm a music manager. I manage, Cameron Tyler, JBF Capo, Rockstar Billy. You know what I'm saying? Two that's out in Charlotte, North Carolina. You know what I mean? And then also a representative for AVM. Shout out John Connor again. Ace Cabana. You know what I mean? Cam Howe, the whole roster over there. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, how long you been managing artists?
About 5, 6 years.
Okay. Oh yeah, you got some seniority in there, for real.
I don't want to say all that, Still, everything's a learning process. Learning day by day.
How stressful was that?
It's not really stressful when you expect it. You know what I'm saying? So, when you wake up and expecting to learn each day, it turns from stress to a blessing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, shit, let's get into this, man.
You did.
You got kids?
Absolutely, 3 of them. 3 boys, 5, 3, and 1.
Okay. What is fatherhood to you?
Fatherhood to me is the greatest thing in the world. I'm gonna let y'all know that straight up. It's the greatest.
It is.
It's really my purpose, you feel me? Like, I love doing the music and everything, but at the end of the day, it's for me to be a father. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help me take care of my family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We building generational wealth, you know what I'm saying? Residual incomes, you know what I mean? Trying to have that's the reason I started my own business, is so I could have something for them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the point of it all.
Yeah, fatherhood to me is a lifestyle. Shit, it's more than just providing for your kid. You gotta be there mentally, spiritually, physically. More importantly, physically. You know what I'm saying? Then you can work on the mental and and so on. But I lost train of thought that quick. But yeah, man, I'm new to this. Just bear with me, and enjoy this journey we on. But let's talk about how can we teach our kids discipline.
Really, it starts from the jump. You know what I mean? Making them first, they got to be aware of their actions. I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't let them be willy-nilly doing whatever the fuck they want. Nah. Cuss on the podcast. Right?
Yeah. This ain't a Christian's podcast. But ways I teach my kids discipline. I make them do push-ups every morning, every night. We gotta read every night before they go to bed. I try to read like throughout the day, but you know what I'm saying, just because of my schedule and all of that, we get to it at the end of the night. I make them mark their calendar every morning, make them make their beds up when they get up in the morning, just instilling, there you go, instilling certain routines. So that shit important to me, just because I don't want them to, when they get older, I want them to, you know, have discipline when it comes to women, friends, you know, pleasure, all of that shit, you know what I mean? So that's why I really kind of make them do the things they do every day, you know what I'm saying? I know they probably be like, damn, why I gotta do this shit every day, you know what I'm saying? But I tell them all the time, it's to help you. You would thank me later on.
The more the outside world gonna try to be tempted. You know what I'm saying? That discipline gonna hold them down.
That influence a motherfucker, man.
Especially in the way this world going with media and propaganda and all this other stuff.
Man,
that's a whole nother topic.
That social media, man, that was the worst thing could have happened to her. It's cool, but you know what I'm saying, just like anything else, if you overdo it, you know what I'm saying, it'll fucking destruct you.
It was sort of a necessary evil. You know what I'm saying? It's just some people abuse it in ways that it shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like social media is a good way to market yourself. You know what I'm saying? All the extra.
Yeah, you see, I just made YouTube and Instagram, man. And I'm only doing it to try to create a way, you know what I'm saying?
If y'all check out any of my social media, y'all know I barely post anything about just myself. Everything is for my artists and what we got going on, for real.
And that's what it's for, man. Like, people that turned it into like a biography of themselves or some shit, documentaries damn near. Stop. It's cool to post, you know what I'm saying, certain shit, you and your kids, y'all take a vacation, and but just every day, I mean, that's not what social media is for. I mean, it works for some people, but
and unnecessary debates, drama, and bullshit that just bring out negative energy.
And the competition, man, everybody competing, and it shouldn't be like that. And you know, I think social media, like, is what's wrong with a lot of people mental health. You know what I mean? Just like on my YouTube the other day, I was saying, telling black men to stop referring to their sons as gangsters and thugs, or this my little shooter.
Yeah, that shit weird.
You know what I mean? For real though, you talking about that, this my little gangster, this my shooter. One day, that little motherfucker gonna grow up and become a man, well, an adult. And you know, it's special, certain qualifications you need to become a man, but that's neither here or there. But he's gonna grow up and be an adult one day. What you gonna do when he be a gangster, do some gangster shit, go be a shooter like you claim he was when he was fucking 5 years old, and he getting the custody of them white folk? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do then? And that's just like one of my biggest fears, that one of my boys will kill somebody and, you know, be in jail for the rest of their life, or a few amount of years taken away from their life. Like, that's my fear. Like, I teach them self-preservation. If you have to kill a motherfucker, do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Just hopefully it's self-defense and it could be justified. But just this shit that we see every day, man, with these young motherfuckers.
And I've been trying to tell these motherfuckers, going behind that wall is not food, period, bro. I don't give a fuck about nobody who says what about nothing, bro. How they make shit look, I don't care about none of that shit. You ain't doing shit for nobody behind that bitch.
No, hell no.
You ain't taking care of shit behind that bitch.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man.
For real. If your homies leading you in the way that you see yourself ending up in that position, leave them niggas alone, bro. Them homies ain't your homies.
You know what I tell my kids, man, fuck friends. You know, it all started.
Man, that should. Shout out Big Steve. Shout out Big Steve, bro. You know what
I'm saying? Yeah, it started one day. I'm picking them up from school, and I be listening to what they be saying in the back seat and shit. And I heard one of them say, such and such said they didn't want to be my friend no more, and they was kind of like down about it. And I'm like, boy, fuck that shit.
For real,
You not even gonna know this motherfucker when you fucking hell. Probably when you about 13. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers move, all
Next
type
school
of
year,
shit. You know, you know what I mean? For real, motherfuckers mature, all of that. So I ever since that day, I make sure I tell them, man, fuck a friend. I'm your friend. Your mama's your friend. You know what I mean? Your brother is your friend. Your sister. You know what I mean? Or fuck them motherfuckers you go to school with. You might meet a few. You know what I'm saying? A handful of motherfuckers that you remain close to and all of that, but for the most part, man, fuck them motherfuckers. That school shit don't mean shit. Just go in there, learn how to count, learn how to read words, and learn a little bit of history and a little bit of science, and life gonna teach you the rest when you graduate.
Man, I ain't gonna cap. So all the young dogs that's so caught up in your friends, bro. I'm telling you now. Me myself, bro. Out of all the years, as it comes to meeting people in school, it's only 5 niggas, only 5 bros that's still around, and them the niggas that my mama call them her sons type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you now, bro, them niggas gonna come and go. There's gonna be a selective few that's gonna bang around. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be times where y'all grow apart because, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna be trying to achieve different things in life, but y'all just always gonna have a set base with that. Y'all know y'all homies for life type shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Y'all can always come back, big it, talk about what y'all done, achieve, families, get, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, boom.
Cause me, I lost a bunch of friends just off of growing as a person, growing up, you know what I mean, taking care of my kid, because they look at it as you acting funny, you ain't down no more, you changed, this, that, and the third. And I let my boys know all the time, like, when you grow up and you decide to drift off away from certain people, they're gonna try to make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you doing something wrong, or it's your fault that they're in the position they're in. And you know what I'm saying, I try to school them on much as I can while they're young, and you know, my kids still look at me like I'm cool, because at some point, you know what I'm saying, daddy ain't gonna be cool no more. Daddy gonna be old. Daddy don't know what he talking about, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm trying to instill all this shit, so for when them days come, it'll still always be in the back of their mind, and you know what I'm saying, they can go off of the words I gave them when they was younger and maneuver through life that way. You know what I mean? Because I didn't listen to my parents. I don't want to say I didn't listen to them. I was stubborn. You know what I mean? When a motherfucker tell you can't do something, you wanna, you know, that kind of started this. I was always a fan of tattoos. I always thought they was cool, but my grandmother had told me once that I'd never get a tattoo, and I told her when I turned 18, I'm tattooing my whole body. But I got my first tattoo at 14. My mom had signed for it, and after that in high school, I was just sneaking, running to the neighborhood tattoo artist, you know what I'm saying, who do them in his house, and you know what I'm saying, and go get, I remember I used to get, I got all this shit tatted and had a shirt on for years. I didn't walk around the house without a shirt on, just hiding from my mama and shit. And
but that's cool.
For real though. At school, shit, find a reason to take your shirt off and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, she had told me I'd never get a tattoo and shit, and just by her saying that, I'm just like, one day I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and I just started tattooing my face and just everything, and I just don't want to. I just can't see myself telling my kids they can't do something. You know what I mean? My dreams were shot down a lot by my parents, by the people I was raised by, my mama, my granny, and my grandfather. But it wasn't like being mean or low down or nothing like that. All they was programmed to do was work. That's all they knew, you know what I'm saying? So that's all they wanted for me. You know, you can't do this, you gotta work, you know what I'm saying? You can't do it.
You gotta realize our generation is on a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We a generation that's trying to, you know, open the doors for us to be entrepreneurs, CEOs. Like they was the generation that was able to take over the workforce, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They was able to be, you know, go from just being the worker to being, you know what I'm saying, in these high positions. But now it's time for us to have our own fucking companies, bro.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
And,
they gotta realize that shit.
And I just can't picture telling my kids that they can't do something no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's something ignorant. But like I'll never forget my stepdaddy asked me what I wanted to be when I grow up. I ain't number like 7 years old, 6, 7 years old. I used to watch that BMX shit, skateboards, Tony Hawk, all that shit. And I told him I wanted to be a skateboarder or some shit like that. And he like, you can't be no skateboarder, ain't no money in that. You can't. Who gonna pay the skateboard? Whoop whoop this and that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't number 6, 7 years old, so that kind of, you know, just like damn. You know what I mean? And I look at it today, shit, skateboarders and all of that shit, they make more money than what the fuck he make. You know what I mean?
And it's terrible because at that age, you don't really know to be, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
unless your parent was to instill that in you at a young age. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's what we got to do for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, like, cause I got a saying pretty much, like, everything that you take in is literally like food, you know what I'm saying? So when somebody's speaking to you, you know what I'm saying, you take in all the nutrients, like if it's some good in there, okay, boom, 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 but then you shit out the rest. Like, don't give a fuck about the bullshit that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
At all. Just take in the nutrients.
And yeah, man, I just can't. I can't picture telling my kids that anything they ask me they can be, or is it possible, or yeah, you can do it. You can do whatever the fuck you work hard for. You can achieve it. You know what I mean? But you see, I have my kids at cam video shoots. You know what I'm saying? I have them at the studio. I'm just trying to show them it's more to, you know what I'm saying, life than just going to work for somebody and paying bills and, you know what I'm saying, dying and, you know, not enjoying life. Like my mama, God rest her soul, she worked 2 jobs just to take care of me and my brother. She never flew in a plane. She traveled somewhat, not like on a regular basis, probably like she just been more places than me, just because she, you know, prior to having me. But it's like once she had me or whatever, life stopped for her. She had to worry about me, and all she did was just work. Then she had my little brother, and you know what I'm saying, and then my stepdaddy, he's programmed the same way. He go to work, he come home. She go to work, she come home. You know what I'm saying? That's all they doing every day for what, damn near 20 years. And well, my mama worked my whole life, me being born. But when she got sick, you know, she got sick in 2011 and then died in 2013. So she got sick and died within 2 years, and she ain't get to do nothing. You know what I mean? She didn't get to experience nothing. And I just don't want that for my kids. I don't even want it for myself. But that's why I'm just trying to introduce all of this shit to my kids, man. Just being around different people, different personalities, different characters. So they ain't even influence schools, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want them around that.
They should focus on performing art type schools. Them bitches, you ever be peeping up? They be having,
I think I got
classes other than just math.
I think I got a cousin, go to a little cousin that's my boy's age, go to a school, something like that.
type, yeah.
Man, so in your opinion, how important is it to you to being honest with your kids?
Very important. Very important. Like, I can't stress how important it is. It's very important to be honest with you.
Yeah, man. I'm probably
I'm transparent as fuck with my kids, for real.
in all
Transparent as a parent.
in all reality, I'm probably I'm gonna say like 97% honest with my kids. You know what I'm saying? That other 3%, it'll be a little shit. I can't even, like, I really don't lie to my kids. Shit, it broke my heart that I had to tell them Santa Claus wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually enjoy that, just seeing your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I just never let them believe it in the first place. So
I was with that, but you know what I'm saying? They mama is into all of this shit. Like, I gotta participate in all of it.
That's kind of what I go through with my oldest. And, you know, me and his mama, we still talk about the whole holiday thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, my youngest children's mother, yeah, she 100% on board.
But yeah, it broke my heart to I just told them like at the beginning of this year, a little bit after the beginning of the year, probably about April, May or some shit. They were just sitting. I picked them up from school. They just sitting in the back talking, and my baby son, he's the more immature one. You know what I'm saying? But he had been asking me about it. Like, been throwing little signs and hints at me about it all week prior to leading up to that. Just, what was he saying? What he hit me with? Daddy, how do Santa, get the presents in the house or some shit? And, my oldest boy, he like, magic, duh. You know what I'm saying? So, I just act like, you know what I'm saying, I ran away from that conversation type shit, you know what I mean?
I would be like, yeah, magic.
So it just kept happening all the way up until whatever day it was that week, probably like Friday or something. I get them from school, I hear them talking, and they still talking about this shit, you know what I'm saying? So one of them said, they got to talking about it or some shit, but my oldest boy said something like he ain't real or something like that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's how it happened. And damn, shit happened so long. Well, you know, so much be going on. But it broke my heart though that I had to tell him that or whatever. But yeah, my youngest boy said, "Where the North Pole at?" That's what it was. And my oldest boy said, "It's not real." And he was like, "Yes, it is." And I was like, "Daddy, is the North Pole real?" And I'm like, "Do y'all want me to tell y'all the truth?" And, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, "Yeah." And I'm like, what I say? I said, all y'all presents that y'all get that be under the tree, them come from me and your mama." And they were like, "Oh." And I was like, "So who is Santa Claus?" You know what I'm saying? My youngest boy, he was still confused. And my oldest boy like, "You Santa Claus." You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like it broke their heart and, you know what I'm saying, fucked them up, and, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's very important to be honest with your kids, because I read, like, kids feel betrayed when they find out Santa Claus ain't real and shit like that from their parent. Because I'd be looking up shit like, what age do your kids supposed to stop believing in Santa Claus? And, you know what I mean? I try to make sure my kids is where they supposed to be at, you know what I mean, mentally. You know what I mean? I ain't got to necessarily be there academically, but mentally, I try to make sure my kids are where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, honesty is a very important role in raising these kids.
Like, y'all see all the little shit on TV with the holidays and all that. They fixing the characters.
Yep, see, and all of this came after that conversation we had.
Yeah, I just let their ass know jump. It's fictional characters, bro. Each holiday got their own specific fictional character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when it's around this time, you're going to see people hollering about this fictional character. Then there's the Easter Bunny. And we don't really do all that. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, because it started getting sketchy at the Tooth Fairy. I ain't gonna lie, it started getting sketchy at the Tooth Fairy with them. So honesty is very important. Motherfuckers gotta prioritize fatherhood. Do you agree? My kids come first. Like, they come before anybody. They come before their mother. You know what I'm saying? I tell her the same thing. Like, them kids come before me. You know what I'm saying? You better not ever put me before them kids. You know what I mean? Because I never do it. But I just feel like if you have kids, that should be your main objective in life. Period.
I understand what you mean in a way. But hear me out. Because I always look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta put your lady first and then your children. Reason being is, off jump, you and your lady is gonna take care of your children to your best of your abilities, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna love them to death. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But your woman always gotta be your number one, because eventually your children gonna get older, and then they gonna go off and have their own number ones. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we gonna always, you know what I'm saying? I always put my children, like, I do everything for my children. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Building this generational wealth and etc. You know what I'm saying? But none of this wouldn't happen without the support and, care of the woman of the house.
I started this a few years ago, and now my boys get the concept of it. It started a Mother's Day a few years ago. I gave them some money on Mother's Day. I drop them off. They ain't nothing but like 3 and 4 years old at the time. I drop them off I think they went to Applebee's or something like that, and they went and had lunch and stuff. You know what I mean? And I gave them some money, put a certain amount of money in their pocket, and had them pay for their mama's, dinner. And prior to that, I took them to the store. You know what I'm saying? Now I buy cars and flowers and just a necklace, just something for their mama or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They know it's from them. I had it. They writing their names in the card. Not one card is signed by me. And if I do, it's a separate card, you know what I'm saying? It's from husband and all of that bullshit. But I have them get her gifts. Like I said, they 3 and 4 at the time, and they, Happy Mother's Day, you know what I'm saying? Whoop. What's the next holiday after that? Matter of fact, after that, I just started getting flowers every week, you know what I'm saying? Taking them to the store with me, like, what flowers y'all want to get your mama, you know what I'm saying? And I get 2 separate things of flowers, and they used to give them. We did it for a few months, like 6 months or some shit like that. And her birthday rolled around, you know what I'm saying? I repeat the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Take them to the store, whoop-de-whoop. Let them take her out to eat, you know what I mean? Then we all go out to eat as a family, and I, pay for it. And then now that they older, a little bit after that, that's when I started giving them allowance, $5 a week. And she started giving them $5 a week, and I had these little banks, like you put the money in there, but it can't come out. You have to really break it open and all of that shit. So I let them save up for a while, and they open their banks, you know what I'm saying? I had them open their banks for Mother's Day. Take them to the store. They both at their first time, they both had like $200-300 a piece or something like that. So they buy their mama this, buy their mama a little, you know what I'm saying? Get their car, drop them off at a restaurant she picked, you know what I'm saying? They had dinner, you know what I'm saying? They pay for it, and now I take them, you know what I'm saying? They adding, they trying to keep track of, you know what I'm saying, how much in they pocket now, how much this cost. Like one year went half and got her a little mini refrigerator. That was last year. They got her a mini refrigerator for her birthday. Bought her balloons, and they doing this with their own money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I just say my kids, you know, they just come before everybody. But I show them, you know what I'm saying, you respect your mama, you do this for your mama, and whoopie whoop, and yeah, you got a valid point though, my brother. Shit. So let's touch on this though. How do we protect our kids from pedophiles? Like in our reality, how do we do that?
No, but on a real note, how can we protect our children from pedophiles? Okay, I'm trying to think about this off jump.
I'm gonna say this for a start. Watch your own damn kid. Quit dropping your kids off the other motherfucker. You can start there. You can start there. Quit letting motherfuckers babysit your damn kid. That's what the fuck that's how we can start protecting our babies from pedophiles and shit like that. But you know, they got pedophiles be at school too though, man. Cause when my kids go to school,
that's what I'm thinking, like places that we can't be, how can we help them be protected?
Cause when my kids at school, man, my anxiety is
like,
you know what I mean?
You wanna say, you know what I'm saying, be able to identify them, base, but can you really though? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
How can you really protect them?
But me, I didn't talk to them about it. That's why I'm honest with them. That's why I'm honest with them, because I want them to tell me the truth and don't be scared to tell me shit, no matter how awkward it is. Because talking to them about that shit is awkward, you know what I mean?
But you never had them awkward.
Like, I didn't, like, kind of like Google certain shit that, you know what I'm saying, what do pedophiles say to kids to, you know what I'm saying, get them to not that scared to not say nothing and all of that shit. And I tell them, like, I had read, you know, pedophile be like, I kill your parents if you go, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that. And I told my boy, like, look, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker tell you. If a motherfucker tell you, do something to you and tell you don't tell me or your mama because they'll kill us or they'll do that, they ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already look at me like I'm Superman. So let me go ahead and lay that law down. Like, if somebody touch you, you fucking tell me. I don't give a fuck what they said. This came off the top of my head, like, shit, because, you know, the only place my kids go that it might can happen at be school, you know what I'm saying, and it's majority white staff, and, you know, now I think about it, I don't think it is no black staff, but it'll be a white person, so I think they know that they can't use that against my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids know that they are different from everybody they go to school with. They know that their dad is different from their friend's dad, you know what I'm saying? So I think the staff know that. My kids probably know that. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? My kids they see the type of relationship I got with my kids. So I'm just like, if a motherfucker tell you that I'll go to jail, they'll put me in jail, you will never see me. I'm like, don't believe that shit, none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tell me if somebody is violating you, period, you know what I mean? So, and yeah, man, for the most part, my anxiety be on 10 while they at school, but that's why I'm honest with them, and I just feel comfortable that if something happens.
A reactive approach. I'm thinking, like, what's a proactive approach to which?
And you know, motherfuckers be getting molested as teenagers, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Like, I tell them, like, if y'all older and somebody doing something to y'all, defend your motherfucking self. I don't care who it is. I don't care how old they is. You don't fear nothing. You know what I mean? It's just certain shit I'm saying to my kids every day, just every day. They know I know it don't make sense to them, but as long as I just keep saying, they're gonna remember it, and if that time come, they should know how to react to it. You know what I'm saying? That situation. Do you believe in whoopings?
Yeah, I believe in whoopings. What you mean? Shit, my hand just twitched.
Yeah, man.
But only necessarily, and I say after a certain age for sure. It's limits. You know what I'm saying? It's a rule book. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely what's it called? An unseen rule book about motherfucking ass whoopings.
Yeah, my kids never been whooped with a belt. I done spanked them with my hand. I felt like I spanked them with my hand hard enough when they was younger, 2 and 3, to where they know right from wrong.
Facts. Now, shit, my oldest, all I gotta do is look at his ass on good time, and his ass be like, damn, pull the fuck out, my boy.
And I just try to be a good example around my kids, just so they can know how to conduct themselves. You know what I mean? Like if they just see me out here on some rah-rah shit, what you think they gonna be at school on? You know what I'm saying? What they gonna be on when they not around me? You know what I mean? So I just conduct myself the way I feel like I should, and let them see that. And like when I take them to school and stuff, man, all the kids running around playing. You know what I'm saying? Cutting up. My kids just standing there because they know I'm gonna say something. What is you playing for? So that's what I teach them. I tell them. I tell them every day too. Don't be playing with nobody, and don't let nobody play with you. You know what I mean? Don't go about life like that. Life ain't about. You can play with close friends, and you know what I'm saying, but know your boundaries. Yes, and when it's time to play.
It's a time and place for everyone.
Yeah, so.
Playtime is limited, like a motherfucker.
Since I know you or whatever, how do you feel with your kids being out of town? Like, how does that make you feel as a father?
Honestly, just.
But I know you go back and forth on the regular. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's a work. What I would say is.
I know you gotta be strong for that shit, though.
What you gotta do is you just gotta make it happen. Whatever sacrifice you gotta do, you gotta do.
You know how many people I know would fold in that situation? You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, fuck it.
Ever since my oldest son, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? When I was in New York, I had to drive back to New York and Flint every month to pick him, because we had a month-to-month thing. And I was the only one really going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? So every month I'm going to Flint, going. So I just kind of got used to being on the road since he was a kid, like a baby. So now being on the road don't matter. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know how to prioritize.
Yeah.
Make sure everything taken care of on our end.
You know how many niggas will fold in that situation and just say, fuck them kids, I'm not going to see them, fuck that bitch. You know what I mean? All that shit.
But can't do that.
I hope this ain't too sensitive. How, I don't even know how I want to ask it. What would you do if you had a gay child? If you got boys just like me.
I would just say that's nothing that I gotta worry about, because I've taught my boys from a young age that this is how things work. You know what I'm saying? This is life. This is anatomy. This is how we reproduce.
1 + 1 = 2.
This is really one of our main purposes as men, as humans, to do in life is to reproduce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they always, I always was with their mothers at the time. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. So Like with my oldest, he see me with his mother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My youngest, you know what I'm saying, also see me with their mother. So, you know what I'm saying? They get it from a young age.
Yeah, man. I just always thought about that, like how would I react, and you know what I'm saying. I'ma love my child regardless. You know what I mean. But that's just a scary thought. You know what I mean. Like it's really a scary thought. And yeah, I done already had that conversation with my kids also. And that was awkward. You know what I mean. Just explaining to them that I'm a heterosexual man. I want y'all to be heterosexual men. I want y'all to be able to give me grandchildren, have kids of your own one day, experience that. You know, it ain't like we got it deep into sex, and you know what I'm saying. I'm just like, me and your mama, you know what I'm saying. We are, you know, she's my wife. I'm her husband. You know, one day I want you to grow up and marry a woman, not a man. You might see 2 men married. You might see 2 women married. And I told them too, don't ever make fun of gay people. You know what I'm saying? Don't make fun of nobody. You know, I preached that to them, but I told them, like, if y'all happen to have friends who, you know, making fun of gay people and all of that, don't you condone that shit. You know what I'm saying? You treat them as, you know what I mean? There's too much going on in the world to be setting up fucking with somebody for real. That's how I feel. And I see people that make fun of people just because of this, just because of that.
And that's not right.
But them be miserable motherfuckers. Them be miserable motherfuckers, man. I want to ask you one more thing before we wrap this shit up. Did fatherhood come natural to you?
Already.
Yeah, man. We gonna most definitely get another one in. It's gonna be longer.
The fatherhood come natural to you. It did, surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly, but surprisingly. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I was, you know, raised by my mother, so, my grandfather was most definitely a huge father figure in my life, because, you know, I was most raised by my mother, so coming into, you know, fatherhood, I kind of got from the jump, it kind of clicked to me, like, bruh, you new to this shit just like I'm new to this shit. That's how I looked at my son. I was like, bro, we about to learn how to do this shit together at this point. And like I said, everything is a learning process day after day. You know what I'm saying? If y'all take anything from this, you know what I'm saying, just remember, learn every day. Don't take that as stress, take it as a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Continue to learn.
Oh yeah, learning. Yeah, you can't stop learning. I tell my kids that's great shit.
You can't run.
I learn every day.
That shit.
I learn something new every day, man.
You know what I'm saying? Take pride in being knowledgeable and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Double down in your craft. Stick to your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Stay resilient. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. How do I want to word it?
I swear, nigga get brain fog in front of that camera, won't we?
So you try to think of how to word it properly. You be like,
let this camera one be right here, nigga. We could have this whole conversation,
man,
nigga. Just whoo.
Nigga, that shit been uncensored as fuck, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll chime back on to that offline.
I touched on everything I plan on touching on. For today, we're gonna most definitely have to do it again, but next time I'm gonna be more prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we came pretty prepared, bro. You know what I'm saying? Had some good questions. You know what I'm saying? Definitely had me thinking on a few of them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
I like the different, you know, what's it called? Perspectives that that we put out. And also, you know what I'm saying, I like, because, you know, my children getting to the age of, you know, where your children was at, so a lot of the shit that you was saying, like different things, it's like, oh, I can implement that. Oh, that
Yeah.
so I appreciate that as well. You know, I always think that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Like this video, share this video.
Subscribe to Bro channel.
Subscribe to the Father Figure 420. Damn.
You about to give him
This is the Father Figure podcast.
You did.
But the YouTube channel is Father Figure 420. Hit the subscribe button, drop your comments. Good ones, bad ones, you know. What else?
I don't think they'll have any bad comments. If y'all got some bad comments, y'all weird. I just want y'all to know that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know it's working. You know, BRBMG. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AVM, Champions, Big Bullies. Y'all know what's going on. Shout out to my bro.
Cam Tyler, DJ UFO. Y'all go check that hotel lobby out. Just dropped yesterday. Anything else new? We should
shout out Fig the Kid. You know what I'm saying?
Fig.
Pop-up shop. You know what I'm saying? Just dropped. iTunes.
Jeff Sky.
Check out his shit.
Who
and we got a lot. We got a lot coming from y'all. You know what I'm saying? We've been working. And this shit non-stop.
I hope y'all like this video. This our first one. We got more to come, so you know, give us a break.
Part two bumming reels.
Yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. The next video will be better than this one, and then the one after that gonna be better than that one, and you know, y'all get the picture. So that, before I go, that's the whole purpose of this shit. I'm not just on the internet just to be on the internet. I'm trying to actually make something happen with this shit. So I need views and subscribers and all of that shit. So
and for the one time, say what's up to Cameron Tyler, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Cam Tyler.
Podcast.
I just want to say, man, right now, I've been working hella hard, dog. So during the week, my name Cameron Tyler. If you tap in with me, there's a couple goats right here in front of y'all, man. So I just appreciate that for sure.
We was just giving you a shout out though, literally.
So
I won't interrupt, man. I'll let y'all go ahead.
Alright, we about to wrap up. Alright, bro.
Alright.
So yeah, part 2 of this will be coming real soon. And everybody be blessed, be positive. Don't let that imagination go away.
Stay motivated.
Yep, stay motivated.
Stay disciplined.
And if you got kids, man, just keep loving them kids. Love them much as you can. Be there much as you can.
For sure.
And that's it, man.
Yeah. Kids, it's the future, man.
Appreciate your time, my brother.
You know it.